Alright, you guys, for this collab with Samantha, I'm going to start off by applying my concealer to the inner and outer corner of my eye area, and then I'm going to prime my lid using my LA Girl Pro Primer Stick in Nude. And this is going to make sure that the eyeshadow stays in place and, looks extra vibrant. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out using this is not concealer brush, this is a foundation brush actually from OPV Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using my new Urban Decay Vice 4 palette. The shade I'm applying to my transition and outer V area is called Bitter, and I'm using a large fluffy blending brush from Sigma to apply it. And I'm just going to kind of spread this out all over. Then I'm going to go in with the shade called Delete, which is like a dark coffee colored shade, and I'm going to apply this to my outer V and into my crease using a tapered crease brush. Then I'm going to go back in with my large fluffy blending brush and blend those two colors together. Now, using this concealer brush from OPV Cosmetics, I'm going to prime my eyes using the e.l.f. Glitter Primer. Then I'm going to go in with the shade called Low. It's like a textured, glittery eyeshadow, which you would need a sticky primer for it to even, show up right. So this wouldn't work with like a matte primer or Urban Decay's regular primer. It didn't work for me. So you need something sticky for the glitters to even show up right. But now I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and just blend out the edges so it can look nice and smooth. And I'm going to reprime my lids on top of that eyeshadow and apply this beautiful crystallized glitter from Alley Splash. I'll list the name of it down below. But it's a silvery type glitter. Then I'm going to go in with this round blending brush from Sigma Cosmetics, and I'm going to deepen my outer V area with Blackberry from Coastal Scents and just go back in with my blending brush and blend that out again. Now for liner, I'm using this Lancome liquid liner, which I'm not too comfortable with yet, but I wanted to show you guys what it looked like once applied. So something a little bit different, okay? I must say I miss my NYC liquid liner. Alright, since that liner didn't give me the cleanest liner ever, I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl HD Concealer in Fawn and just clean up that line just to give me a crisp wing. Then I'm gonna go in with this mascara also from Lancome and apply some to the top lashes, and then use some lashes that I stacked. These are, I believe, Salon Perfect and Ardell lashes that I use. I'll put the style numbers down below in the description box for you guys. Now for some concealer under the eye area. This is just going to help with any discoloration. Okay, and this is the LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in Fawn, and I just blend that out with my foundation brush. And I'm also going to prime underneath my lower lashes and go back in with the shade Bitter and use this shadow brush from OPV Beauty to smoke it out underneath my lower lashes. I'm going to kind of extend it like longer out towards the corner of my eye, and then I'm gonna go in with this straight liner brush and apply the shade called Delete. It's the dark coffee colored eyeshadow and it's matte. It's one of my favorites from the entire palette. There's only a few colors that I really like. So I'm also going to extend that out so it can give me that double wing effect. And then I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite shadows from Coastal Scents. This one's called Blackberry, with a smaller detailer brush just so I can deepen up that wing and create like a smoked out double wing. For the lower lashes, I'm just going to add some mascara, and this is also from Lancome. Then I'm going to highlight my tear duct area using the shade called Bones. It's like a taupey satin color. And then I'm going to conceal my lash strip, apply some more mascara, and that is it for the eyes, you guys. So onto the face, I'm going to be using my Cover FX G80 foundation. This is their natural finish foundation, and I'm using this flat top powder brush actually from e.l.f. Cosmetics. You can get them at Target or Walmart. They're only $3 a brush, and they're really good actually. I'm just gonna blend this out all over my face where I would prefer foundation to be. Okay, and then I'm gonna do some color correcting using this orange corrector from NYX Cosmetics. It comes in this correcting, concealing, contouring palette. You can get it in Ulta or online. And I'm just going to correct any dark discoloration that I might have. You can do your foundation depending on what you like, on your mood or the day or the weather or whatever. It's totally up to you, you guys, okay? I'm going to go back over that orange corrector concealer with my foundation just to kind of help blend it out and cover it up so it can have more of an even look. I'm not going for a full coverage look. Then I'm going to contour with my foundation also from Cover FX. This one is an N100. It's a darker shade and it gives me a bit warmth and it helps kind of, you know, reshape my face and add the color back to my face that foundation can sometimes take away. And I'm using a contouring brush from OPV Cosmetics or OPV Beauty or OPV Lash. They have so many names. Sometimes it's real confusing. But I'm going to use whatever is left on the brush and contour my nose. I actually broke my concealer, you guys. This is the Cover FX concealer. This is their blemish treatment concealer in the shade Medium Deep, and I'm gonna use it to highlight my face today. So I'm doing under the eye, cupid's bow, chin, bridge part of my nose, and forehead. Okay, this is totally optional. If you do not want to do this, you don't have to do it. Now I'm gonna use this small stippling brush also from OPV and just blend out that concealer. And I'll do the same for the other side and the rest of my face. Alright you guys, once I'm done blending out my concealer, I'm gonna go back in and smoke out my lower lashes using the shade Bitter from the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette. Alright, and I'm using the same shader brush or shadow brush. Then I'm gonna go in and set under my eyes using my Ben 9 Neutral Set Powder. I love this powder since it doesn't change the look of your concealer and it's not too yellow, so it's not that dramatic of a powder, okay? Literally it just sets your concealer in place and it works best on creamy products. Now for contour, I am going to use my L'Oreal Pro Matte Powder. This one is in the shade Cocoa, and this beautiful contour brush, which I think is probably one of my best brushes a company has ever sent me to contour with. It's straight, but it's soft and fluffy at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, but it comes in the set with all the other brushes that I used in this tutorial, and I'm just gonna use that to warm up my face and also add dimension to my nose and, you know, reshape my face. Now for blush, I'm using this Lorac blush. It's called Hollywood. It's a beautiful baked blush. Then to highlight, I'm using Makeup Addiction Orgasmic highlighting powder and this highlighting brush also from OPV Cosmetics. I'm gonna highlight my cheek, my cupid's bow, my nose, and my forehead area because I want to keep this look kind of glowy and not so matte. For lips, I'm using Black Dahlia and Amethyst from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm going to mix those two together to create this kind of bold purple lip. That's why I did two lips. I wanted something more bold and something more neutral. If you guys wanted like a neutral kind of glimmery or glitzy eye with a bold lip, or a, you know, neutral glittery eye with a neutral lip. So this is the bold lip version. Okay. And then for the neutral lip, I'm using NYX's Vintage. These are their new liquid matte lipsticks. Alright you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Make sure you check out Samantha Vega. I'll put her link down below in the description box. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification button. I'll see you all very soon. Love you guys. Bye.